Bangladesh, to the east of India on the Bay of Bengal, is a South Asian country covered in greenery as well as undulating hills. Bangladesh echoes with the Muslim call to prayer as well as Buddhist chants and is one of the most mysterious and wonderful land in Asia. Bangladesh is the neighbor of India. The people of Bangladesh are famously friendly and welcoming, and the country is full of cultural wonders such as tea-covered highlands of Srinagar to the gorgeous golden sands of Cox's Bazar. People of Bangladesh welcomes foreigners everywhere and try to help them in any way possible. Bangladeshis are the most hospitable and friendly people you will ever meet. Bangladesh is the least tourist destination in the world. Tourism is yet to develop here. Today in this video, I will guide you with 6 nights 7 days tour plan for Bangladesh along with all details. So don't skip any part and watch till end. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to get notification. You can reach Bangladesh from India by train, bus or air. The most affordable way to get from India to Bangladesh is by train and by bus, which will cost around 1400 rupees. By air you will reach within 4 hours and flight fare ranges between 6000 rupees for both sides. In today's itinerary, I will start with tour plan from Chattogram. So to reach Chattogram, first you have to reach Shah Amanat International Airport. To visit Bangladesh, you require a tourist visa. The visa is valid for 1 month. Document required for this visa is valid passport, passport size photograph, accommodation proof, return air ticket. Cost for single entry visa is 1500 rupees per person. The currency of Bangladesh is the Bangladeshi Taka. The symbol used for this Taka is TK. 1 TK is equal to 0.88 INR. November to March is the best month to visit Bangladesh when weather remains comfortable and pleasant. Now coming to the day-wise tour plan. Day 1. Reach Chittagong or Chattogram airport, then reach your hotel. If you reach early, then you can start for sightseeing on the same day. You can go to Patenga beach. It's about 22 km from Chattogram. Beside the sea beach, you can enjoy boating and river cruise in the river Karnofuli. Then visit the War Cemetery. The Second World War warriors' graveyard is there. Then go to Foyers Lake. The lake is surrounded by mountains. It's inside an amusement park. Then visit Zia Memorial Museum. A part of history of independent Bangladesh is revealed in this place. Then go to Ethnological Museum. The museum displays materials containing the history of the tribal group of Bangladesh. Then visit Shrine of Bayazid Bostami. It's a gate near Nasirabad cantonment in Chattogram. Once done, back to hotel and overnight stay at Chattogram. Day 2. Start for Rangamati from Chattogram via Bandarban. On the way, you can visit some of the places of Bandarban. You can visit the Boga Lake, situated above 3000 feet height of sea level. This is 15-acre wide natural lake. Then you can visit Tajingdong Peak. The mountain will amaze you with diverse natural beauties. Then visit Bandarban Golden Temple. Here you will find a Buddha statue. Once you reach Rangamati, visit Kaptai Lake. It's basically a dam which caused creation of lake. Then go to Rangamati Hanging Bridge, hanging over the Kaptai Lake. Then visit the Peda Ting Ting Island, which is lying upon Kaptai Lake. Here you can enjoy bamboo chicken from the nearby restaurant. Then go to Kaptai National Park. While trailing in the forest, you can see diverse animal species. Then visit Shubhalong Waterfall. You can reach the place through an adventurous speedboat journey over Kaptai Lake. Then visit Rajmana Vihara. It's a wonderful Buddhist temple located away from the city. Once done with all places, overnight stay at Rangamati. Day 3. On day 3, move towards Cox's Bazar from Rangamati by bus or private taxi. It will take almost 5 hours to reach. By evening, you can stroll around the market of Cox's Bazar or sea beach and then overnight stay at hotel. Day 4. On day 4, move towards Teknaf. Visit the Teknaf beach. The beach is very beautiful, surrounded by the Teknaf Peninsula mangrove area. Then visit NAF Tourism Park. Is the first island-based tourism park encompassing an area of 271 acres. Then go to St. Martin's Island. It's a small island in the northeastern part of the Bay of Bengal. There is a small adjoining island that is separated at high tide called Chera Deep. Once done, back to Cox's Bazar and visit the Cox's Bazar beach, which is the second longest natural beach in the world, running 150 km. Once done, back to hotel and overnight stay at Cox's Bazar. Day 5. On day 5, go to Baradi to visit Loknath Baba's Mandir. There is a guest house, Durga Mandap and pond in the ashram. After that, move towards Dhaka, which is about 35 km. It will be evening when you will reach Dhaka, so then overnight stay at hotel in Dhaka. Day 6. Start with the sightseeing of Dhaka. First go to Ehsan Manzil, it's also known as Pink Palace. It's the best tourist attraction of Dhaka. Then go to Lal Bagh Fort. It's a 17th century Mughal fort and one of the key tourist attraction of Dhaka. Then visit the Sadar Ghat. It's busy waterfront harboring the Sadar Ghat river port and many small ports. Then go to Dhaka Shipyard, located on the bank of river Buriganga. Then visit American Church. It's a Holy Resurrection, a place named after the American colony. Then visit the Dhakeshwari temple. You will find devotees coming here in colorful saris. Then go to Star Mosque. It was originally built in the typical Mughal style with 4-corner towers. Then visit the Parliament building. Is the finest architecture of world renowned American architecture. Then visit the Shakhari Bazaar, also known as Hindu Street. Old buildings are raised on both sides of the street. Then go to Khan Muhammad Mridha Mosque, erected in 1704 in Mughal structure. Then visit Bait Ur Rauf Mosque, a must-visit place of Dhaka. The modern architecture hidden in a dense way in this mosque. Then visit Liberation War Museum. It commemorates the Bangladesh Liberation War that led to the independence of Pakistan. Day 7. Back to India from Dhaka airport or by train. This is how your trip will end here. Accommodation cost is average in all places of Bangladesh. You will get a lot of budget hotel and lodge for overnight stay. I have mentioned few hotels in the description box. Whether it's by boat or by road, there are many ways to get around in Bangladesh. Cycle rickshaw or auto rickshaw are the best way to get around all tourist sites. Riverboat ferry is also available everywhere. For long journey, you can avail bus service. On an average, cost will be 15 to 20,000 per person for this trip. Bangladesh is a very big country which need at least 1 month to cover all the best tourist spots. I have just given a short trip plan for 7 days. If you guys want any other places trip idea, then please put a comment in the comment section. Hope this video is informative for you guys. We'll come back soon with next video. Stay safe, wear mask.